There's new life at the Spreckles mansion. It looks like perhaps it's been sold. I seriously doubt whether it's the owners, because there's too much activity and it's not like there's no mourning going on. Howdy. Local news here. Hello, Scott Orick. How are you? How are you, Scott?
Yes.
Has the house been sold? Local newspaper here.
No comment.
No comment. Okay, thank you very much. Scott Orick, the realtor, hottest realtor in town, but he has no comment. So I'm the first one to catch it. Something's happening here at the Spreckles mansion, but I'm going to have to talk to Scott privately. I'm sure he'll let me know there's some kind of deal going on, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Well, I'll be all over Mr. Orick's office to find out here. As you can see, there's activity up in that window, and it looks like a realtor is showing, Scott Orick is showing the property perhaps to a potential new buyer, and there's someone up there in that window. They're now moving away from it, but I'm sure it's something to do with realty. If Scott Orick is involved, then it's probably a new owner or a potential owner, and there's no sign up, so we don't know what's happening. So we're going to have to rely on a little bit of stealth here. And there we are. But something is happening at Spreckles Mansion, and Scott Orick, the realtor, Sun Isle Realty, I believe, is involved in it. So, but he has no comment for the press, so we're probably going to have to hold this until we can find out if it's a real deal or not.
The current owner has put it under contract to a guy, a developer, who's going to restore it as what he was processing plans to make some of the improvements that he had gotten approved.
I see.
And then the new developer is going to put it back on the market.
So why would the realtor be involved in it, like you?
I put the deal together.
Oh, I see.
I put the deal together with the developer.
So it's going to be restored to its original?
Well, it's going to be restored.
But didn't he have a big issue with the city about restoring it right, the Mills Act and all?
He got all that stuff approved.
Oh, great,
yeah,
cool.
So he got that approved. The restoration that affects the front of the house are some French doors off the dining and off the family room there, and they're going to make those French door changes. I think they may have some other options, but I know that's what they're planning to do.
Well, it'll be so wonderful to see this all restored. And you're always involved in the big deals, aren't you, somehow? You always you manage to get yourself in there. Yeah. You know, you apply the rules of so the process now would be to put a couple of French doors in, but basically renovate it to what it was. No major changes inside or outside.
They're going to make some changes inside that'll update the house.
Oh yeah,
and
okay.
modernize the house
But the outside will remain
the same.
Those beautiful.
Only changes will be what's been approved by the Historical Resource Commission.
That beautiful copper, all of that copper and that Spanish tile, marvelous. I can't wait to see the colors back in the paint.
It's so amazing. I don't know if you've ever seen the history of this house. This house is so different than when it was originally built.
No.
Yeah.
Where's all that stuff now?
Yeah. Well, it's on in the Historical Resource Commission application at the city.
Oh.
If you go down there and look, when they got the approval for this, it shows original pictures from 1907, and then it shows this picture in 1911. In 1911, that little
portico wasn't there, yeah.
Was added on.
I'll be darned. So I've got to look at this historically all the way.
Historical thing there.
That's wonderful, yeah.
And the roof line was changed. There was a flat roof with a roof trellis, a big trellis on the roof, and a little room up there. Yeah. It was built more looking like the Glorieta Bay Inn. Yeah. And this was the beach house of John Spreckles.
I'll be darned.
Did you know all the history?
Yeah, sure. But you don't remember. Maybe you would. I don't remember when they took the back and developed it. All of this, man.
No, that was the.
Al Graham for the Coronado Clarion. We're doing an update. Scott Orick is involved in some kind of real estate, as you saw in my earlier report. So you have a lot of tourists who want to know what's happened. So now, what do you have to say?
Well, we were just trying to see what was going on over here because I only heard bits and pieces on the news and I wasn't really familiar with it. So
well, it's all been on the site since it happened. It's all very interesting, and we wondered what happened, and now we know that the family will never come back. The husband will never come back. It was too tragic, according to the realtor. So they turned it over to some developers, and then it will be sold when it's fixed up, or maybe in the process, he tells us. So all of the story that it was going to be for like Murder, She Wrote, that won't happen.
No.
Unless something else happens.
Yeah.
And then there's his father's mansion that's down the road.
No, actually, his ex-wife's mansion down the road there.
Okay. I thought there was like a.
Yeah.
I thought
The
there was
dad-
a mansion
this was
down
the-
there on
yeah,
the,
the-
his father.
Where'd you guys come from?
Orange County.
And what's so interesting about this? Just to,
Oh, I'm just interested in all the like forensic stuff. I follow it, and I heard about it a long time
you're
ago.
not some kind of cop, are you?
Nah, no, no cop. I'm just a student.
Well, you can see the developers. They've had
Sure.
all the blinds closed for months, and they're all in there, like, you know, so you can see them. And
Yeah.